Oh, there's just nothing like tournament golf. If you want to test your golf skills and find out exactly where you need to work, tournaments will expose those cracks, and after a first round 79 that included 4, count them, 4 double bogeys, we are 5 shots back going into round 2 on the USAM Tour. It's gonna take something magical, but hey, I've got a few tricks up my sleeve. Today we are on the members course at the Golf Club of Houston, a great track, and I'm excited to put my game to the test. The first hole is a short par 4, and I'm getting better at handling the first tee nerves, but I like to hit driver whenever I can to start a round. Big club face, aggressive swing. Anything you can do for an easy start, and I shade this a little to the safe side, being the left, to avoid the hazard on the right, but we have a primo look with just a gap wedge on the first hole. We get that on the green, and while it's not tight, just looking to stack up some greens early and play some stress-free golf. There are plenty of birdie opportunities on this golf course. An elementary 2-putt par is just what the doctor ordered, and we can start to breathe normally. The course is popping early in the morning, and it gives you a pretty easy handshake for the first several holes. I pipe another drive down the left-hand side of the second hole, and again leave myself with just a gap wedge in. With a different pin location, I might shade away for safety, but we have a middle pin and a wedge in our hand, so we are going pin seeking. And I stick this one to 6 feet. Swing feels good, real good. Shout out to Full Metal Markers and my custom tangent ball marker. If you're looking for a really good quality custom ball marker for a buddy's trip or a tournament, look no further, link in the description. We have 6 feet for birdie to get under par early. A little right to left break. These are the putts you want to make. And I just overread it. I hit that on my intended line, and we're not going to get mad at an easy par. Realistically, it's going to take a couple under par to have a legit chance at getting back in this tournament, so just stacking up pars is a good thing. The third hole is a straightforward par 5, a narrow fairway, but not a lot of trouble if you keep it left. I find the fairway, and it's go time. Just 215 yards to the pin, and I'm in between clubs. In this case, I go with the lesser club, being a 5-iron, thinking it might be able to trundle up there, and even though I didn't catch this as clean as I wanted, it rolls up to 11 feet for eagle. This would light a fire in the round, make an eagle, and lots of doors open. Bingo! We're 2 under and back in this tournament. Let's throw that in the Tangent app. This takes us to the 4th hole, a shorter par 3, just an 8-iron in hand, and coming off eagle, I just want to find the putting surface. Let's keep some momentum. I do get enough of this to get it on the green, but it wasn't my best strike. Caught that on the toe. The grips are slipping in my hands. It's humid in Houston, and these grips are not working out for me. They're not going to be on my bag for very long. I have 35 feet for birdie, and my speed control has been off with the putter for months. I leave this one 4 feet short. I power lip that putt and end up with a 3-putt bogey. I just have to be better with the putter. My lag putting has been atrocious. The Tangent app is telling me that. I just haven't found the time to practice. Well, that one's done. We'll move on to the next. 1 bogey isn't gonna hurt. Oh my, what are we doing? That ball is left, and now we're in big trouble. Okay, deep breath. When in trouble, get out. Let's see how I can squeeze myself into this bush. I don't really have a swing. A whiff is a real possibility. Let's recenter my chi. Okay, we're out. Not ideal, but we have a wedge in. A chance to get up and down for par, or at worst, an easy bogey. No big deal. Oh my goodness, what have I done? The wheels are, they're wobbling here. My head goes to score. Oh, there goes that eagle. You might be over par after this double that's coming. Nope. Recenter again. Hit a good chip. You haven't made double yet. You can still make bogey, and I do make a decent up and in. Look, this isn't ideal, but welcome inside the mind of a golfer who plays tournaments. Your brain does funny things when the score starts to matter to you. Luckily, the 6th is a par 5, and we have a chance to quickly right the ship. And if you take the 30,000 foot view, we're even through 5. Even if I don't like how we got here, there's lots of golf left. I'm not out of this tournament by a long shot. Piped drive, slinging hybrid, and we have another eagle putt from just 21 feet. See? I told you, no reason to panic. We are just fine. I don't make the putt, but it's a tap-in birdie to get back under par for the round. Man, this game is easy. The 7th hole isn't the most difficult par 4, but those trees on the right make it hard for me to start it far enough to the right with my draw. We find the left-hand side of the hole, do some adjusting with the tangent app, and even though there's some overhanging trees, they're not really an issue for me. I find the green by the skin of my teeth, and it's another birdie look and another tap-in par. But man, those first putts just don't have good speed. I'm working too hard consistently and not even giving the putts a chance. In a word, tentative. A second word, scared. What am I scared of? 3-putting? I don't know. But we'll put that in the tangent app and move on to the tougher par 4 8th. I say tougher because it doesn't fit my shot shape. It's a dogleg right with water up there. I take a very aggressive driver and end up in perfect shape with just a little wedge, missing the hazard by only a handful of yards. Even though it's just a wedge, the green is fairly well protected, and I pull this, ending up on the fringe but narrowly avoiding the bunker. A good old Texas wedge. You think I'd be better at this being from Texas, but that's another tentative putt. Too much meat on the bone, and that's a bad bogey. Look, we're doing the hard stuff really well, but throwing it away around the green. I'm even par in the tournament, but it's a very frustrating even par thus far. We pipe it on 9 and, yep, another wedge in. We're grinding it out. The bogeys haven't been great, but playing the par 5s like we need to, and we're hanging in there like confident swings. That's all we can do. 9 feet for birdie. I mean, we are stacking chances. This has been a really easy front 9. Surely we're gonna knock this one in. Ugh, even par feels like the worst I could have scored for that 9 holes. I'm hitting it good enough to get back in this tournament and just timid with the flat stick. Let's reframe. 9 holes left, and if you would have told me that I'd be even through 9 with a chance to go low today, I would have taken it before the round. So let's attack with a bomb of 300 yards on number 10. We're good. We are totally good. All right, 2-8 flag, a little bit of help. We're gonna aim 10 paces right of it. Choke up. Let's hit a good one. We have 200-ish yards in. It's another 5-iron. Damn it, Dallas. It's just not good enough. I mean, excuses aside, I'm not wrong. It's not good enough. A chance to get on the green in 2. I just have to carry a 5-iron something like 170 yards to miss this bunker. That was a very poor approach shot that puts me in a very difficult position from a perfect lie. I managed to reset and get this long bunker shot on the green, and an easy 2-putt par later, I make par on the hole. Is that the worst result of all time? No. But it's not just my grips that are slipping. I feel like this tournament is slipping away. We pipe another tee shot on 11. Driver has not been the issue, and it's another wedge into this green. And 28 holes into this tournament, if you asked me what I need to work on, it's mental game. I'm so scared of making a mistake that I'm making more mistakes. Cue the chunked wedge. You thought about it. I thought about chunking it last time. My foot's in a friggin' hole. Just uncommitted. Uncommitted golf swings. I managed to recover well on this 3rd shot because I reframed my mindset. I'm getting so tired of those chicken wedges. We're gonna make this putt, and we're gonna finish off this tournament. Good self-talk, and no surprise, I make the putt. Time to finish off this tournament. I'm still even par through 11. You can hear the wind, and it is starting to howl. The golf is getting tougher, and this is right into the teeth. We hit a decent shot to the apron, and hey, we get the speed pretty good on this Texas wedge and pay off the putt. The short putting has been mostly good. It's the lag putts that are a struggle. We'll throw that in the tangent app and keep battling. I shouldn't say it, but I hate this 13th hole. Something about it just beckons me to the left. And then you have tree trouble to a very narrow green with the wind still howling.
Let's see, that pin is way in the back. 97, there's not a lot of room behind it though. We just don't want this in the air. That wind is blowing. I think we're hitting 3/4 52.
I choose a punch shot to try to flight this ball down and hit it so good, just so good. But it rolls out onto the bank of the hazard. It's up, but only just. All right, dude. These are the putts that separate champs from chumps. That was never high enough. Probably a bad read, but I'm effectively lagging putts, trying not to 3-putt. Gross. 1 over par. Just not aggressive. And it's not getting any easier. The wind is howling straight left to right with a hazard left, so you can't be overly aggressive. I hit a decent iron, but it's to the safe side, leaving a relatively elementary up and down. There's nothing crazy here. So why I'm hitting this safe little scared pitch that doesn't get anywhere near the hole? I don't know. Almost everything is short today. I get a little nervous and it's just not aggressive enough. That is something to work on. When I get nervous, I play too scared. Still, I have a putt at it, but that's 2 bogeys in a row. We're feeling it. We're frustrated. But there's literally nothing I can do about it. I can feel all day long like I don't deserve to be 2 over par right now. I could count strokes and missed putts and how I should be 3 under, but that doesn't help me hit the next shot or focus on what is important. And after a great drive and a solid wedge into the wind, I've got another birdie look. It's a longer one, over a ridge, and the wind's whipping, but it's a birdie look. And lo and behold, I finally get one to the hole. Hallelujah. I wasn't scared of a putt. The read was awful, but I got it there. And I'm rewarded with another tricky 4-footer with the wind whipping sideways. We'll back off of this one. Honestly, I'm doing a great job of battling. The conditions aren't easy. I'm frustrated, but I'm fighting to be patient, and I'm rewarded by making that putt. Good golf is a grind. The 16th is not the easiest tee shot, but I smoke another. Driver is a weapon. It's amazing how confident I am with the driver and how shaken I am with my putter.
All right, we got a front left pin, only playing a little over 70 yards. We're just gonna hit left of it. Get something dancing.
This is not the easiest wedge with water right, so we'll shade left and try to use the slope that is just perfectly executed.
Nope, that's exactly where I was trying to hit that. Like exactly. Let's go.
I'm trying to psych myself up. I got 15 feet for birdie. I have no idea where I am in the tournament, but we are grinding. Control what we can control. And another putt slides by. Better pace, easy par. We don't get mad at easy pars. Throw it in the tangent app. 2 holes left, and I want to finish strong. I can't use the AI Caddy in a tournament, so I'm kind of guessing on the wind, and I hit this well, maybe a little too well, as it goes off the back, leaving a long way home. If there was ever a time to get the pace right, it's here. You can see the wind whipping in the trees in the background. Oh, he's got that confident strut. He's walking it in. Nope, just a run-of-the-mill tap-in par. But we'll take that. We're 2 over going into 18. The 18th is by far the toughest par 5 on the golf course. There's water right, trees left. It's a tighter tee shot, and it's straight into the wind. But, like I said, driver is a weapon, and this one is hammered down the left-hand side.
Let's look at what Tangent has to say. 160 gets it to 117. It's gonna be hard to hit it much more than that. Into the wind, I'm thinking like a 7-iron. Just hit it out there, nothing cute. Can't even try to hit a cut. You got water right, just a 7-iron right there at the top of that tree.
I've got a little bit of tree trouble, but manageable. Good self-talk, good strategy, better shot. I got all of this layup through the trees. We are in position A.
We got 90 yards pin and 75 to cover that bunker. Dead into a wind. Oops. 110 club. Flighted a little.
This shot was between clubs, the wind is gusting, and I just never trusted it. Felt like I had too much club. I don't recommend throwing clubs, but if you're going to, put a tracer on it so it looks cool. I'm frustrated because all of my poor shots have just been a total lack of commitment. When you aren't committed, you can throw shot dispersions out the window. 50-yard chunks come into play. And after regrouping and hitting a tidy wedge to 7 feet, I finish off the disappointment with a 2-putt bogey to finish 5th in the tournament. There's a lot of good in this round, mostly great ball striking with a few chunks and some poor putting, but I have to get better mentally. Next time on The Good Miss.